This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. It is my pleasure to be here with you in these online lessons. In this video, I'm going to go over one of my favorite finger-picking patterns for 3/4 time, as finger-picking is the focus of the lesson series right now. So this is going to be super fun. After I've gone over how to play this pattern, of course, we'll play a couple songs together using this pattern. And when I say play those songs together, I mean that you, me, and the band will be jamming on them, as we do have bass, drums, and melody to play along with, so it's going to be super great. This video accompanies lesson 10 from my Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2 method book. In the book, we're starting on page 65. This is fingerpicking pattern number 26, found there on page 65. As we get started here, of course, we'll learn it with the E minor chord, because we don't have to finger anything in our left hand when we're doing fingerpicking with the E minor chord. We're going to be in standard positioning, so our index finger is going to pluck that third string, middle is going to pluck that second string, and ring finger is going to pluck the top string. Our thumb's going to play the bass note of the chord. For E minor, that's the low 6th string. For some chords, that might be the 5th string, the 4th string, or the 6th string. So it's always the lowest note of the chord. That's what our thumb is going to pluck. Okay, so we have P, I, M, A, I, A, M. Or thumb, index, middle, and ring, index, ring, middle. P, I, M, A, I, once you got it down at a nice slow tempo, we like to speed it up. So 1 and 2 and 3 and... Practice that sort of thing as much as you need to. You can use various chords. We're going to now play it with a little chord progression, though. It's great to start working with chord progressions after you have some fluidity happening with it. So we're going to be using the C, F, and G7 chords with some of the songs that we're playing. We'll be using some other chords as well, but that puts us in the key of C major, with the 1, 4, and 5, 7 chord, which is nice. We'll start off by doing twice per chord, so 2 measures per chord, so twice on C, twice on F, twice on G7, and we'll come back to C. So you'd have 1 and 2 and 3 and... that sort of thing at various tempos. Let's do it 1 time per chord. So 1 and 2 and 3 and... And we'll take it a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and... You can do that sort of thing as much as you'd like to, but we're going to go ahead and play a couple songs together now. So the first song that we're going to play is Acres of Clams. That's on page 56. It's number 11. So number 11 on page 56. Then we'll go over to page 59 and do number 18, Scarborough Fair. So we're going to play each one of these twice, first at a slower tempo and then at a faster tempo. So you have 2 different tempos that you can work them at, and it's going to be fun. Of course, we'll insert the fingerpicking pattern 1 time per measure. If you're struggling to try and play the chords and do the finger picking, something that works well is to just mute those strings and work on the right hand only. Just work on the finger picking with muted strings. And then once you get a little more comfortable and you're staying relaxed in the right hand, you can keep up with the tempo of the video. Then you want to go ahead and try putting the chords in, put the two together. If you need to, of course, work on the chords, hopefully they're familiar at this point in the lesson series, but if you need to work on those, then you can just work on the left hand, work on on those fingerings and not worry about the right hand at all, playing right along with the video. And then when you're ready, put the two together. So that's one great strategy for using the video to practice with, besides just playing along and having a great time doing it. But we're going to go ahead and play these. Let's do it. It's going to be fun. Alright, fantastic. I hope you're having fun with this. As we continue in the next video that goes with the lesson series, we're going to take a look at how we can adapt patterns we've used for 3/4 time to play in 6/8 time or 12/8 time. So it's going to be fun. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to check out more great content. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.